Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a brand new pick-a-pile for you. And today we are asking the question, what do they like about you? It's always fun to know what someone may like about you or love about you. So we're just going to dive into that, see what kind of happy, positive types of things hopefully at least come through. I don't see why they wouldn't, because we're asking what they like, not what they don't like. So here are our different piles to choose from, and we have 3 different piles. You have 3 different choices of light up colorful ice cubes to pick from today. And in case you're curious, because I feel like I may get questions as to where I got these are actually little battery operated ice cubes that come in your drink at a few of the restaurants at Disneyland. So that's where I got all 3 of these. I got them at Disneyland. There are a few restaurants within Disneyland and California Adventure that serve these in their drinks, and they're just like super cool and awesome and fun, and you can change the different colors, and they can change colors by themselves and everything. They're just super cool. So in case you're wondering, that's where I got them. But you get to choose whichever light up ice cube that resonates with you the best. So pile 1 is this blue light up ice cube. Maybe it looks purple in the camera. I'm not 100% sure, but it's blue to me at least. So we have blue for the first one. Pile number 2 is pink, which as you can see, it actually is kind of like a red and blue inside of the cube itself. But yeah, so it's more like a pinky kind of color, pinky purplish. Pile number 3 is the green ice cube. So much fun. I love these. They're just awesome. Can't have a drink without them. Anyway, so there are your different pile choices, 1, 2, or 3. Timestamps are in the description and comments down below. So go ahead and click to your timestamp, and we're going to get started with pile number 1, the blue cube, and we're going to find out what your person likes about you. Hi, pile 1. If you chose the blue, although it may look more purple, I think, in the camera. But if you chose this color of a light up ice cube, this is the reading for you, and we're going to find out what your person likes about you. We are going to start things off here with my own personal deck that is basically just a blank deck of cards, and I channeled a bunch of songs and wrote these songs down on each card, and pretty much it's like a radio airplay dedication. If you were to tune into the radio and hear a song from your person, whatever they would request for you, this would be the song that they would dedicate to you on the radio. So let's see what they want to say in music. Invisible Man, 98 Degrees. I always tell people, if you're not familiar with the song, look it up on Spotify, iTunes, right here on YouTube, wherever, and listen to the song. But they may feel like an invisible man in your life. Aw, poor guy. So that's our song dedication. We're also going to check out what your Jesus card has to say from Loving Words from Jesus. Because to me, a Bible verse a day keeps the bad vibes away. So we're just going to see in general what Jesus would like to say about the situation or to you specifically. And he says, "Seek you first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you." Matthew 6:33. Which is basically saying, as long as you put God number 1, as long as, your relationship with the Creator, however that looks to you, however you describe that, Jesus, God, the divine, spirit, source, the universe, whatever that is to you. As long as that is your top relationship and your most important connection, then all the other pieces of your life are going to fall into place and be just fine. So that's always a nice reminder, a good thing to know. So next I have a few more decks to go through. And the first deck up we're going to take a look at is Enchanted Embrace. And these are done by Enchantress. She's pretty awesome. And yeah, I will leave a link to check out her channel, check out her videos down below, as well as her Etsy shop, which is where I got these cards from. And she channeled some pretty cool messages that are going to be coming through right now from your person. And let's see what they have to say. Oh, and before we get into that, I'd also like to say that the little tin that her cards come in, they are so cute. Like, look at this. It's adorable. Like, it's really nice and handy and keeps them safe. So definitely check out her shop, check out these cards, and now we're going to check out your cards specifically right now. I can show you the world, which the first thing that comes to my mind here is Aladdin. So you may have a little bit of an Aladdin on your hands here. He wants to show you the world and take you on his magic carpet. You are the woman of my dreams. Well, of course, he wants to show you the world. You're like his Princess Jasmine. Do you trust me? That's so funny because if you think about Aladdin, you know, he asks Princess Jasmine if she trusts him to get onto the carpet to go take that ride. So that's kind of funny. You guys must have like a little bit of an Aladdin thing going on. So far I'm kind of feeling that he may feel that you're like this royal, beautiful queen of a princess, and that may be why he feels like an invisible man, because he may feel like he's not worthy and he doesn't measure up to your status and your world. But we're going to see what the rest of these cards have to say. From the Ice Cream Oracle, I pulled a couple of cards from there, and we have Pumpkin Spice, Harvest, Prosperity, and Fortune, and Charcoal Licorice, Innovation, Inventive, Revolution. So what I'm getting from this is, well, number one, this doesn't have to be necessarily in terms of timing, but there could be a timing element here that the fall may be an important time for you guys. Maybe you guys have important memories that are tied to, you know, around September, October, November, that period of time. Or maybe coming up this fall, there are going to be new things happening between the two of you, which is pretty cool. You guys may be experiencing a harvest of your own in your relationship. But I definitely feel that your person feels that there is prosperity between the two of you, that he does feel very fortunate to have you in his life. And, you know, you're kind of like reinventing his life. Before you came into his life, he may have felt that it was very dull and boring and lackluster, and then you came along and kind of mixed it up and brought in this revolution of love and kind of forced him to reinvent himself, in a sense, reinvent his life, but definitely in a good way. Like, you're forcing this dude to think outside of the box, which is awesome. And then we have Journey of Love, Union by Bridget Rao. And I will also leave a link to her YouTube channel and her Etsy shop where I got these cards. And she is an awesome reader as well and channels a lot of fantastic decks too. So I will leave that here as well for you guys to check out. And let's see what Journey of Love, Union has to say for you guys. This feels like torture, shadows. Oh, well, I don't think he's saying that like you feel like torture, but I think being away from you or feeling like the invisible man, I think that that makes him feel torture in his soul right now. So it's any amount of separation that you guys are currently going through, he's feeling it. I can't find the right words. And that may be part of the reason why there is separation or why there's a breakdown of communication or arguments and that kind of thing. It simply could be because he has all this stuff deep down inside of him, but he doesn't know how to get it out. He doesn't know how to express it. You know, he may be scared that whatever he says comes out wrong, that doesn't come out the right way. So I'm definitely getting the feeling here that, yeah, he's struggling here on what to tell you. I can't stop thinking about you touching me. So when you guys are together, when you guys have spent your time together, he definitely enjoys that. He enjoys your embrace. He enjoys your hugs, your kisses, your skin, your hair, everything about you. Like, he just loves feeling the sensation of you. You probably feel like home to him. You feel like comfort to him. So he definitely likes that about you. And I honestly didn't realize like how short this was going to come out because it came out so well. So let me, I'm going to pull a couple of extra cards for you guys here. Let me just open my little bin here of cards. I'm going to add a little bit, which means I'll probably wind up adding all three decks just to make it fair. But I'm going to shuffle here a little bit. We got Journey of Love 2, which is also by Bridget. Like I said, link will be in the cards, or in the cards. I'm shuffling cards, which is why I'm like, they're in the cards. The message will be in the cards. But the link to her stuff will be in the description in that below. So let's see what comes out here. All right. We have, how could we do this? Betrayal. So there may have been betrayal that happened in your past between one another. You know, I don't know exactly who did what to whom, but somewhere in there this may have happened, and I feel this person definitely wants to get past that. They want to repair what was broken. Don't change a thing, natural. So this person loves you inside and out. Like, they wouldn't want you to change a single thing about yourself. You may be a natural beauty. You may be someone who doesn't really wear a lot of makeup. You know, you're not really into like the latest trends or fashion or anything like that. You know, you just may be like a jeans and t-shirt kind of girl, and he's totally cool with that. He's totally fine. Like, you know, you could have a day of wearing sweats and a messy bun, and he would think that you're still the hottest thing on the planet. And even if you are someone who likes makeup and likes designer clothes and things like that, like, that's cool. And I'm sure that, you know, he likes whatever it is that, you know, you like. Like, if that's what you're into, he's fine with that. But if you were to strip that all down, he would be totally cool with that too. Like, he just loves you for you. Okay, and one more. I'm ready to tell you everything. Vulnerable. So, and it's kind of funny. We have this, but we also have, I can't find the right words. So I do think that, like, deep down in their soul, they do want to express these words to you. They do want to let it out. They do want to tell you how they wouldn't want you to change a thing. They do want to tell you that, you know, they want to show you the world and that you are the woman of their dreams. Like, they want to tell you these things. They want to ask you these things. They want to show you these things. However, they can't find the right words. They're having a word problem. They're probably just very insecure about how it comes across. They don't want to rub you the wrong way. They don't want to express things or say things the wrong way. So they may be just beating themselves up for that and being nitpicky in ways that they don't need to. But yeah, so overall, really good energy here. I think we're dealing with a dude who has a little bit of insecurity going on because he feels like the invisible man. But otherwise, you know, if he can just get past his insecurities, if he can find the right words, he's going to come to you. He's going to get past this torture. And he just thinks that, you are the world. You are everything to him. You are beautiful to him inside and out. So definitely a really beautiful energy from this pile. So give him a little bit of slack if he's not exactly picking up the pace to your liking. But that's what I see going on for you guys. Hopefully this message resonated. If it didn't, that's okay. If the message didn't flow, just let it go. But if it did, please give this video a big thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below. Also, feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when future readings are coming out. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Keep sparkling. I'm sending you lots of hugs and much love. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose this pink light up ice cube, then this is the reading for you. We're going to find out what your person likes about you. We're going to kick things off here with my own deck that I basically hand wrote these cards. I channeled a bunch of songs, and this would basically be like if you were to tune into the radio and this person made a song dedication to you, what would this person dedicate? So what would this person have to say through music to you right now? We're gonna find out. White Lies by Cody Longo. Ooh, okay. So I always tell people, once again, if you're not familiar with the song, then look it up, check it out on iTunes, Spotify, here on YouTube, wherever, you'll find it, and listen to the song. This song, it definitely kind of implies a little bit of sneakiness there, so there might be some illusions, some lies happening, going on. We'll see. But next, actually, here, we're going to do your Jesus card first before we get into the rest, because the rest are all like a multiple group. But first we're going to get into your Loving Words from Jesus card, because to me, a Bible verse a day keeps the bad vibes away. So we're just going to see what Jesus wants to say to you in this situation right here, right now, because it's always good to see what he has to say and have him on your side through these things. Be not afraid, only believe. Mark 5:36. So if you're struggling to believe some stuff dealing with this connection, if you're struggling in your faith in this connection, hold on, keep going. Don't be afraid of what you may be seeing in terms of white lies, in terms of illusion. There may be some deception going around, but don't be fooled by what you see on the outside. There may be more to meets the eye in your situation with your person. All right, so let's see what they have to say through the rest of these cards. First, we have Enchanted Embrace, and these cards are by Enchantress, and I will leave a link to her YouTube channel as well as her Etsy shop where I got these lovely cards from, and you can check her out. She is a pretty cool reader and has some pretty awesome messages that she has channeled through these cards, and we're going to see what your person likes about you through these cards right now. I have to hide my feelings for you. Oh, what did I just say about white lies and deception, you guys? So this person may be putting on a front right now, basically saying, that they're not interested, playing it cool, like, oh, I don't see you that way. Or maybe they're in a relationship with somebody else, which is why they have to hide how they really feel. But for whatever the reason is, whatever the circumstances are that are causing them to do that, they're definitely not being real with you. So if they're being very cold towards you, if they're not talking to you, if, even if they've like literally told you, hey, I don't like you, don't believe that, because it seems like they really may. I would walk 500 miles to be with you. So these feelings that they're hiding are pretty downright strong, for sure. I don't deserve you. This could be another reason that they feel they have to hide their feelings for you. You know, even if they're not in a relationship with somebody else, even if there's not really anything that seems to be a big obstacle in your way from being with each other, like you could be single, they could be single, there could be no reason for you guys not to be together. But in their mind, they may have you on a pedestal up above them, and they feel like they don't deserve you. So instead of just acknowledging it and dealing with it like an adult, they're burying how they feel deep down, and they're ignoring it, and they're lying to you about how they really feel. So I guess it's a good thing you're here, because now you're going to find out that they actually care. From the Ice Cream Oracle, we have Cookie Dough, Building, Evolution, and Development, and Blueberry, Peace, Meditation, Acceptance. So I believe that this person definitely does receive a certain kind of peace from you. You probably bring peace to them that no other person is able to bring them. And this peace may even be kind of scary to them. They may be used to traumatic, dramatic, up and down roller coaster kind of relationships. And the fact that maybe it seems easy and go with the flow and smooth, it may be really weird and foreign to them. But it brings them peace. It's a good thing. And I think the other thing that they like about you is, you know, they feel that they could actually build off of this. They could see this as a long-term situation, even though it scares them, even though they may not feel worthy of it. They see a long-term future with you. They feel that they could build on this, and they see a real foundation in it, and that they could build a life with you. You know, marriage, family, you know, the house with the white picket fence, whatever it is that, you know, would be your ultimate dream life. I think they definitely feel they could have that with you. Then we have Journey of Love Union, which is by Bridget Rao. And just like with Cherry Enchantress, I will leave a link to Bridget's channel and her Etsy shop, where I got these cards off of as well. And I'm also going to include some cards from Journey of Love 2, because I didn't realize how short that these little readings were getting today as I started with group 1. So I shuffled in some cards from Journey of Love 2 for them. So I'm going to do the same thing for you guys, because you all deserve, you know, fairness in terms of time, energy, and cards. So Journey of Love. I remember past lives. I remember memories from past lives. So you definitely have a past with this person. You probably have past lives connections with this person, which is definitely a reason they're very strongly attached to you. And even aside from past lives, you guys may have an extensive history even in this lifetime, in the here and now. And I think that they really treasure and they really enjoy those memories, and those memories are special to them in their heart, which is something that they definitely enjoy dealing with you. And it's funny because as I look at this card, I see like little sparklies from my table that have gotten onto the card. And glitter gets everywhere. It's crazy. Okay, karma. What have we done? So obviously things are not perfect between the two of you guys right now, you know, because they feel they don't deserve you, and they feel they have to hide their feelings from you. And I believe that is a part of the karma that you both have to work through. That's a part of their karma specifically that they need to work through. And yeah, so there's definitely some of that you guys have to work through right now. And desire. I still taste you. I can still taste you. So they obviously enjoy your taste. They enjoy that sensual side of you. They enjoy your lips. They enjoy your tongue. They enjoy everything about your body, most likely. So yeah, they definitely enjoy that aspect of things. And now we're going to shuffle a few cards here from Journey of Love 2 and throw those into the mix, since I didn't throw them into the mix earlier. But we're gonna see what comes through for you guys. Add it to the mix here. All right. I don't know what to do anymore. Doubt. So this person definitely has doubt going on, you know, which is why they feel they don't deserve you. They have to hide their feelings from you. They're telling you white little lies. So yeah, they're kind of stuck in that energy of doing that right now. They don't really know what to do. Embarrassed. I feel like I've screwed up too much. Man, this guy, he is really struggling, you guys. He really is. Probably another reason he feels that he doesn't deserve you is he feels embarrassed. So there may have been something that this person did, if not to you, just in general, that made him feel that, you know, this was just not going to work. Yeah, he may have feel that he embarrassed himself, that he embarrassed you. So that's definitely not something that, like, he doesn't like about you. It's something he doesn't like about himself. But as for you, you know, he definitely feels good about you. He just feels really bad about himself. And twin flame, you are my other half. So if you're wondering if this person is your twin flame, here's your confirmation. This person most likely is, which is probably another reason why there are these struggles here. Typically in a twin flame situation, there is karma that has to be worked out. There is previous issues, like, you know, these feelings of self-worth that are issues that happen in these connections. And typically, if this person is feeling unworthy of you, there's even a chance that you may be feeling unworthy of them, because there's a lot of mirroring that goes on in these relationships as well. So I would also check yourself in this, and if you don't feel worthy of your person, it's time to pick yourself up by the bootstraps and realize that you are worthy of them. And by stepping into that worth and value, that's going to be first and foremost helpful for you, of course. You know, you need to step up here and not be afraid and believe. And by doing that, it's not only going to help yourself feel better, but it's also going to help your person. You know, whatever you're doing, it's going to help propel them forward and do better and feel better for themselves as well. So, you know, definitely be kind to this guy. He's a little delicate right now. Check out White Lies by Cody Longo. That may help with a little bit of perspective of where they're coming from, but they're definitely giving you some BS if they're putting it off like they don't care, because they do. They care bad. You know, no one walks 500 miles for someone that they don't care about. So check yourself before you wreck yourself. Anyway, I hope that this made sense for you guys. If the message did not flow, of course, just let it go. If it did, give me a thumbs up here on this video and let me know in the comments down below. Feel free to subscribe, and of course hit that notification bell so you are aware of new videos as they come out. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Keep sparkling. I am sending you lots of hugs and much love. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose this green light up ice cube, then this is the reading for you, and we're going to find out what your person likes about you. All right, starting off here, we're going to kick it off with my own deck here that I hand wrote on, my own homemade deck. These are basically songs that I channeled that would be messages from your person. So, like, if you were to tune into the radio and there was a song dedication, this would be the song that they would dedicate to you. So let's see what they want to dedicate to you today. Escape by Enrique Iglesias. All right, that's kind of like an early 2000s song. So, you know, it says in the lyrics, you can run, you can hide, but you can't escape my love. So maybe you're the runner in this situation. I don't know, but they're basically telling you that you can run, you can hide, but you can't escape their love. So if you're not familiar with the song, check it out on iTunes, Spotify, here on YouTube, wherever. But I feel like that one was pretty popular in the early 2000s. If you remember music from back then, I don't know. Anyway, from Loving Words from Jesus, I always pull a Jesus card because a Bible verse a day helps keep the bad vibes away, at least in my opinion. So we're going to see what Jesus has to say about this situation and just to you in general right now. And it says, "Unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of God." Mark 4:11. Well, that's pretty cool. Especially Jesus just like laying there on the rocks, looking up at the stars, looking up at our beautiful, amazing universe. This almost kind of reminds me of like star seeds and everything up there. So maybe you're a star seed. But yeah, that's really cool. I think that definitely goes to show that God wants to share the mysteries of the universe with you. He wants to share with you intuitive messages that most people just don't grasp onto in this life. So that's really cool. All right, moving on, we're going to look at the Enchanted Embrace cards by Cherry Enchantress, which I will leave a link to her channel as well as her Etsy store down below. That's where I got these cards from. And I know I mentioned it to pile 1. I think I forgot to mention it to pile 2. But this is the cute little tin that they come in. It is so cute. Like, it just keeps the cards all nice and safe. And I like it. It's really nice. So anyway, check out her stuff. Really cool, really good. Both her readings and cards. So we are going to see what messages your person has to say on what they like about you through the Enchanted Embrace. Now that I see you, everything is different. Ooh, so you probably changed this person's life in some way once you stepped into their life. Maybe you were able to carry on some of these messages from above for this person that they had never heard, that they had never seen before, and it's really transformed their life. Your hair shimmers in the moonlight. So they obviously like your hair. It probably looks good and smells good, and they probably like to run their fingers through it. I know you have options. Why me? So this person probably sees you as someone who has a lot of suitors. He probably sees you as someone, who gets asked out on dates a lot or gets hit up online, whether it's just, regular social media or, dating apps or whatever it is. They probably see you as someone who's very popular, that everyone wants to be around, even if it's not just like love relationships. I get the feeling this person just thinks that, you're a social butterfly, that you probably have a lot of friends that surround you, and that people just love being around you, basically, that you have a very magnetic, charismatic personality. But because of this, I think that also intimidates them a little bit, and they're like, well, gee, there are people out there better than me, like, why me, or whatever. So, yeah, they probably see you that way. And you may not see yourself that way at all. You may be like, there's no one banging down my door. Like, what are you talking about, crazy? But we're seeing through their eyes right now, not through your eyes or what may be really going on. This is through their eyes, and that's what they're seeing right now about you. From the Ice Cream Oracle, we have Pina Colada, recreation, traveling, and amusement, and cookies and cream, guilty pleasures, indulgence, and temptation. So I'm definitely picking up from these cards that they like having fun with you, with recreation and amusement. Maybe you guys like going to amusement parks together. Maybe you like going to like Disneyland or Universal or Six Flags or, whatever it is that happens to be in your neck of the woods. They may really like going to amusement parks with you, having fun, just being playful. Maybe you guys have gone on trips together before, so they really enjoy just having fun with you. And also, you're like this guilty pleasure for them. They obviously love to indulge in your presence. I definitely get the feeling that this is in reference to things sexually. They have like this great temptation for you, and they just want to indulge in you. They want to indulge in your body and your mind and your soul. They just want to like dive into the ocean of you, for sure. Now from The Journey of Love Union, which is by Bridget Rao, and I will leave a link to her channel and her Etsy shop as well, which is where I got these cards, and you can give her a little checkout as well. And we're going to see what these cards have to say about what they like about you. I promise I'll never let go. Infinite. So this person is committed to you, for sure. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you say. They definitely feel this connection to you where they're never going to let go. They're committed, and this is a forever kind of a commitment. Confusion. We have grown. So there's probably been a long road between the two of you. Like, I kind of look at this long leafy thing that's going like up the neck here. And, it just reminds me of like this long journey. And I think that this person appreciates the growth that you guys have both been through in knowing each other. And yes, there's been a lot of confusion. And it's funny because the way that the word confusion is placed, it's placed up on top of the head, which reminds me of like when we get into our head and we start to overthink things, and getting in our head is not a good place to be. We should be spending more time in our heart space and not our head space. But I think there's definitely been some of this in the past. But it doesn't matter because they're still committed to you. They're still considering this a worthy connection for sure. Were you just growling? I'm sorry. I think my dog was just growling for absolutely no reason or making some kind of noise. Dive into the depths with me. Emotional changes. So the emotions that this person feels for you is deep. It's like in the water, in the ocean, the deep end deep. We're not talking shallow waters here. It is deep for sure, which I think ties into indulgence and temptation, guilty pleasures. They want to indulge in those emotions. Like, this person does not want to live a shallow life with you at all. And you're probably causing emotional changes in this person that they've never felt before. Now that I see you, everything is different. So they may not have been the kind of person to have that kind of emotional depth before. They may not have tapped into that before. Their previous relationships may have been very shallow, and they may have been very guarded, and they may have only gone to a certain point with certain people, but you were like the one who came along and broke the mold. And now it's like, boom, there's no going back. They suddenly, let down all their guards, and you have changed them for sure to step into the deep, without a doubt. Now, with the other groups, since I noticed that this reading turned out to be a little bit shorter than I had anticipated on, I guess when you ask what somebody likes about you, the messages are pretty clear. Like, there's no confusion or question about it. So I decided to pull a few extra cards for the other groups from Journey of Love 2, which is also by Bridget, to kind of add on to what's going on with Journey of Love Union. And since I put in the extra time and effort for the other groups, I'm going to give you guys a few extra cards too and see what comes out. All right. Illuminate. You've brightened my path. So yeah, once again, going back into now that I see you, everything is different. Part of what they have seen that's different is this illumination. And I think that's, that's not only in regards to the connection between you two and your love and your relationship with one another, but I think that's just in regards to their life in general. Like, you want this person wants to rise higher and do better in all areas of their life because you kind of inspired them. So whether it's like their job or their finances or their health or even their relationships with other people like friends and family members, they may want to improve all of that because you inspire them to do so. I know this connection is divine, awaken. So yeah, once again, to go in conjunction with the path being illuminated, and now that I see you, everything is different. This person is going through an awakening. They're either going through it right now or they're going to go through it. So they're definitely going through an awakening. They're seeing things way different than they ever did before, in a positive way. Secluded. I'm tired of being without you. So because they obviously value you so much and they love you so much, they don't want to be alone anymore. They don't want to be without you. So through whatever separation that you've been through, they don't want to stay like that. They want to dive into the depths with you. So they enjoy your presence, they enjoy being around you, or they wouldn't feel secluded without you. So yeah, that's basically what I see of what's going on dealing with you guys. You're definitely dealing with a man here who's going through an awakening. There's definitely a big spiritual element to this. I saw that coming right away with the Jesus card popping out first and foremost here. You're definitely opening up their eyes, without a doubt. You can run, you can hide, but you can't escape their love. They're coming after you. So get ready. And when they come back, like, they're probably going to come back as like this super new improved version of themselves because they're going through this awakening. I'm definitely getting the feeling that this is the kind of person who doesn't do things halfway, that when they go all in for sure. So I hope that made sense and resonated for some of you guys. If the message did not flow, just let it go, of course. But if it did, leave me a thumbs up here on this video and let me know in the comments down below. Feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know of new videos when they are coming your way. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Keep sparkling. I am sending you lots of hugs and much love.